Right. Okay, listen to me, okay? Listen. I know I might have told you that I will upload every Tuesday and Sunday, and I tried, and then I couldn't get any further, okay? When I started sharing some wisdom and people started watching, I got really nervous. I was like, hold on, I'm not that smart. Why did I do this actually? And then people were like, whoa, I really like this advice. And I'm like, whoa, what I'm saying actually clicks for some? What? What the fuck? Which scared the shit out of me as well, because like, oh my god, like there's people like actually taking my advice. Holy shit, I have to be really fucking careful with what I say. So all of my prompts, because I have my little book here, my little YouTube notebook with all my prompts of what I can film. And they all kind of started with like, what wisdom do I have that I can share with the people that are watching and taking advice that might help them in their life? And then I just started writing these prompts and thinking of what I could say to really inspire and change people, and that's where I made the mistake. It dawned to me, okay? It dawned to me. It dawned to me. Good soup. I will explain, okay? America, explain. I was thinking with the wrong perspective. I was thinking I could change you. The fuck? I cannot change you. I can't even change myself sometimes. What? I cannot change you. And that's okay. Because I don't need to. I don't need to change you. And you don't need to change anyone else either. And that's what I want to talk about, is our unexplainable desire to pop ourselves into other people's lives and be like, actually, maybe you should do it like this. Like, I'm doing that right now, but I'm doing it right now from a wanted perspective, right? You clicked on this video because you were like, okay, what you gotta say, okay? So if people come up to you and they ask for advice, be my guest. Give all the advice you have, because they're actually coming to you with the question. But my problem, and almost everyone's problem, lays in the fact that we come to other people being like, hey, have you maybe thought about what you're doing is maybe wrong? Fix that. Fix what you're doing. I know you didn't ask, but fix it. Because first of all, let's reverse the roles, okay? How often do we actually take advice from other people? How often do people advise us and we're like, yeah, you know what? I'm gonna do exactly what you're saying right now. Because in my answer, it's like 1 out of 10 times that I actually like hear people's unwanted advice and I'm like, thanks, appreciate it, I'm gonna do that. No, I have my own way. I didn't ask for you to change it, so move on. And the big part is like, oftentimes we know that there's other ways to do it, and sometimes we might even know that how we're doing it is not exactly the most efficient, right, morally okay way to do it, but we choose to do it our way anyway, because it's our goddamn life. We can choose which path we choose, and if we want to choose a little bit more complicated, toxic, selfish way, then that's because we chose that. And even though other people may see it from another perspective and see like, hey, honey, maybe that's not the best idea, we're just like, I don't care, I know, we don't want to hear that, okay? We want to do our own little thing. So we all have been in the shoes of getting unwanted advice and getting people in our lives that want to change us, and we're like, bro, stop. There's no change gonna happen here, okay? You might give me a second thought for a second, but that second thought is most probably like, yeah, whatever, right? Or am I just really fucking selfish and too absorbed in my own way that it has to be my way because I'm really fixated on my own way? Anyway, like we reverse the roles and now we reverse it back again. So now we are telling other people how to live their life even though they never asked. And we're expecting them to listen even though we don't even listen to other people giving advice. And even worse, sometimes we're giving people advice that we don't even follow. So like, let's sit back down, let's observe ourselves and ask ourselves, where the hell did we get the audacity from to tell other people how to do things when we don't even do those things ourselves? There is no point in trying to change others. And 100% of the time, people are not gonna come up to you and be like, change me, please. No, they know their own ways and they like their own ways. Even if it's not completely healthy, they want it that way, okay? When I think back about the times that people have actually inspired me to change, it was never because they actively stepped in my life and told me like, yeah, this is what you should do. No, it was like me seeing them living a specific lifestyle and making specific choices, being inspired and thinking like, whoa, you know what? That don't seem that bad. That seems pretty darn nice, actually. I want that. I want what they're choosing. I want their focus. I want their stability. I want their discipline. That's honestly the only way that I can recall being changed by others. And still, I was doing the changing because you yourself make the decision, but other people can inspire you. And I feel like so many of us are pouring so much energy into changing other people and not pouring that energy in ourselves. Like, we have to look at ourselves first and make sure that we're in a space of healthy shit. You know what I mean? Like, making good choices, morally right choices that align with what you think is morally right, which I hope is morally right in a broader spectrum also. What the fuck am I talking about again? God damn. So there's two sides of this, where it's like, one, who the flip are you to step into other people's life, telling them what to do? And also, who the flip are they to take your focus away from yourself and put it on them? Like, no. No. All the tips that I would normally give to other people, I start giving them to myself, you know? I have to level up me, and then by being so invested in elevating who I am, people around me who I love, and even the ones I don't love, they will see that elevated picture of me and be like, you know what, that's nice. Oh, she goes to bed every day at 12 a.m. That's like the earliest I will go to bed, honestly. Like, I have to keep it realistic. She goes to sleep every night at 12 a.m. Like, okay, maybe that's not the best example. She works out every day. Oh my god, that is inspiring. My alarm went off again. That's annoying. And you know what? A very specific part of me wants to tell the girlies, okay? Just the girlies out there. Girl, you can't change him. Okay? He has shown you who he is. And if that's not aligned with what you actually need and want, and also aligned with the amount that you're able to give, girl, no. Been there, done that. People don't change. He knows what he's doing, okay? He knows. Don't try to tell us that, oh, but he's hurt and he's been hurt before and that's, no, he knows. I think that's it, honestly. I think this will be a short video. I just want to remind you that you are in no place to be telling people unwantedly to change themselves, you know? Like, just let them be. Your life is not gonna be better even when they change themselves, you know? Your life is just gonna be this stuck cycle of telling other people what to do. Like, listen to your own advice, tell yourself what to do. Other people are not your problem. It sounds really harsh, but as long as they don't come to you telling you like, hey, I need your help, they're not your problem, okay? And I know there are exceptions when people like really don't know how to ask for help, but even then, that is a them problem that they kind of need to solve on their own, okay? So like, I'm just saying, love others 100%, like that's completely besides this. It's difficult because there are situations where we feel really compelled to have to step in when some people that we love really cannot solve it themselves. And in that case, I will tell you to even then not try to change their behavior, because if it's not willingly coming from within them, they will fall back into bad behavior anyway. The only thing we can really do to inspire other people to change and to grow is by loving them and taking care of ourselves. The more you take care of yourself, the more you're able to give, the more they are able to be inspired, and the more loving you can feel towards them. But changing somebody in my life has never worked, because even if they show change for like 1 month, 2 months, maybe even 3 months, they would fall back into their own behavior, because some people just, they need their inner me, that inner ooh, you know, that extra inner voice, that schizophrenic part of them that tells them like, bro, it's not working, okay? Let them figure it out themselves. You have a lot of shit to figure out yourself, so let's focus on that, shall we? I'm not trying to change you, just trying to inspire you. And you clicked here, so you asked for my advice, okay? Let me get that clear here, okay? Okay? Because it sounds all very hypocritical what I'm saying right now. But next video, I'll be talking about something else. My last video, I told you that I would upload every Wednesday and every Sunday. I might do that if you guys give me enough, that sounds really manipulative. I will only actually do that if I get enough feedback that my boring, very casual life is interesting enough for you to actually watch. Because I would like to vlog and like show you my beauty regimes and just take you along on a specific day that I'm like doing groceries or something, but to me that sounds like nobody would watch that. But I could make more content if the bar is a little lower, which is like vlogging my groceries. So if that's actually something that would be watched, then tell me in the comments and I will gladly provide you content. You little content eating little schmuckhead you are. What the fuck? Okay, I drank again too much coffee. I'm gonna end this video right here. I hope you enjoyed. Thank you so much for watching the whole video if you did, and thank you for liking and subscribing, which you apparently did right now, didn't you? Eh? Did you? I really hope you did. I will take my own advice another day. This coffee is too good. I love you. Mwah. Bye.